Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm OP, and in today's episode we'll be going over some of the best highlights from today's LCK 2024 Spring Split matchup. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
At the end of the day, it looks like the bottom lane was also pushed in, so Bull and Ando going to come up, and that's an early Ocean Drake for Kwangdong Freecs. That's going to feel very nice, actually.
It does feel good. I think, you know, despite what looked like an opportunity on the Bulldog there, there's nothing they can do to come and contest this. Sponge will have to head topside here and use that pushing mid, so he actually had cover to go in and commit to this, and there was just no way Setab, as a level 7 Corki, was going to be able to really impact the play. So he just gets in and takes it away.
Getting flanked by a Karma, but I mean, they've got the Aatrox in here. Cuz is going to dash away. Chain's going to land here as Rascal picks up first blood, and the tether is good for it. Sponge is doing the Rift Scuttler as Rascal dies. Look them up.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of dead minions here. You know, I mean, I think there's been quite a lot of action. In fact, I think you guys are really not looking at it the wrong way.
Yeah.
Speaking
Very
of
true.
action,
Well said. Sponge threatened it, and then Kwangdong Freecs said, no, we're going to threaten it. And the fact that they didn't have a mid laner at the time means that Kwangdong Freecs will win the threatening war. And that'll be 4 grubs going the way.
You'd at least have the ability to contest theirs. That's how you die.
Combo, okay, that's how you die. Rascal gets caught by it, and Dudu immediately builds.
I mean, Dudu has teleport. He's going to choose to actually push the plate instead of coming down here for the contest. But Bulldog also will make the same decision. So yeah, you get Infernal, but you're losing a lot of gold elsewhere on the map. And they're trying to slow this down, get custom position for a steal. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, especially with the package. So we do have a flash away here from Andil, but they're both on the package. They're both standing on it, and Andil is going to go down, as DRX at least get a bonus kill on top of the Drake.
And these mid-game fights where Aatrox is always at his strongest feel so difficult to play out. If they can show up to them, they won't be here for this one. Dudu still has teleport, is going to, again, choose not to use it. We'll see. A little bit late to contest now.
Yeah, because just giving him a piece of his mind, I guess. Just throwing in a Q, and with the root coming in, looks pretty good to just disengage. And that is something that the Senna is also pretty good at, as TP's
and continue to push, and now DRX turn to the Dragon, but you've got to be decisive. You've got to look for a pick here, potentially.
I mean, still TP available. Hook is going to miss, and Cuz is taking a huge amount of poke damage, actually. Flash on in from Teddy, and Cuz is going to respond with his own flash to get away from that one. Wait, ultimate is down. Siago looking to get in here again. Dudu's got a very nice angle on the backside. Look at this damage right now from the Hui is huge as Rascal goes down early, and the double knockup comes in from Q2. And that might just be it for this team fight. Everybody just taking heaping helpings of damage, and Dudu's not done with it yet. Fleta, there he goes. Just taken out immediately, and Dudu up to 3 kills. And that is a massive fight in favor of Kwangdong.
I mean, the positioning is like, well, he's just going to eventually show up, and no one's dealing with him. Karma left, and he got the inner. He got the inner, backs, comes into the fight, and you lose Dragon, you lose the fight. The game may just be over from this moment. If I'm on space, I'm picking this one as like final fight. Edge of Night is finished pre-20 minutes. I think,
and he's got another Brutalizer. Yeah, and Setab's just over here, not really sure why exactly, but that's the 3rd kill now for Bulldog. And this game has for the Raccoon's hands. You know, it's like, oh, what happens?
Yeah.
DRX were no longer in the game. Okay. Now, that is a Poppy. It doesn't seem like they care. No, they're just going to press their buttons on anything that they see.
Yep. I feel like, you know, when you see that Freecs are just meanwhile doing Baron because they can do no wrong. It could be anywhere, everywhere. I feel like, based on, we saw a little bit of this in Challengers, I feel like Karma, you put in bot, does a lot for you here. You know, you always have pride. You get the first Dragon, you play around that, even if...
then perhaps, but I think it's a pretty big ask at this point in time. Kwangdong Freecs as well, they're not really overstaying their welcome. They did have the Baron, but it was very early on in the game, and they said, well, we don't have to overextend. We don't have to push for an inhibitor.
But you're like, well, definitely not, but maybe. It is it's one of those games, but hey, maybe, Valdez.
But what if?
What if that package is big?
What if they face checked? Oh, they just did. Oh, it seems okay. Kick comes in, and that's a lot of damage in here on a Cuz who is pretty far up there. Huge flank coming in, though, and look at that damage from the way as well. Everybody's just disappearing, as that will be the end of the game. And one way or another. Saytab is still trying to get away. He's getting sniped from super long range by this way, and he doesn't have a Valkyrie or a chance in hell. That's going to be the end of that. Nearly a clean ace, only Cuz goes down. Kwangdong Freecs clean them up in game 1.
Yeah, I feel like it was just yesterday, just moments ago, when I saw Sponge go, well, they might be doing Baron, and he walks in, and the whole team gets wiped. And this from Boris there, and now he's ready to break shields too. He's just doing it all.
Good again. Wolf, the Baron's gonna.
Okay, wait, he's Valkyring towards the package. It'll reset your cooldown when you pick that up.
But the Baron's not even gonna die anymore. It's dead. No, the guys. Guys,
he's
the
coming.
game is over.
Wait, no, he's coming, Valor.
No, he's not. The package was never delivered. It was stolen
hold
at the door.
on. I think he might show up.
No, I don't think so. Oh, wait, okay. He's sending it mid. And I guess Cuz is just gonna accept it.
Yeah.
I want it to be contentious.
He's not gonna get mine, no matter what he does, but I think he had a good game. And he did stuff like this, very, very good.
It's a lot of big boom boom damage.
Yeah.
Nice sidestep from Sponge. And everybody's getting poked down. Uh-oh, here we go again. Sponge's doing a good job of zoning for the team. Nice little root comes in as Ondil is so incredibly tanky at this point. Nobody can touch him. And a massive flank comes in once again from Dudu. This time maybe a little bit overzealous, but again, doesn't really matter. Nice Q lands from Cuz. And Rascal is Karma, so no, he's still gonna die. Okay, Kwangdong Freecs, they finally did it. They ended the game, and we will move on to the next one as the Nexus falls here at 33 minutes in, and Kwangdong Freecs certainly demoralizing their opponents over the course of
another Q, and he hit the third Q in and knocks him up and then pulled him through a wall, and I guess it could happen, Valdez, but I'm just saying, I'm thinking probably Rascal just keeps his distance this time. I mean,
yeah, well,
right?
Been over to Saytab, and now DRX position on this dragon.
Dragon's like, I want to be the new mid lane dragon. I heard they put a little baby dragon in the game. I want to be a champion too. Sponge going in.
Flash on in, flash out from Cuz. Does give some time now for Bull and Bulldog to just poke him down. No ult here for Saytab either. But a potential knock-up. Cuz got the angle, but he's not going to get the steal. As very nice snipe this time around from Sponge. Ondil is here, and he's just going to kind of walk next to him and give the kill over.
And take your W's, I think, in this case, where you've got him. You got the dragon, you wrestled that prio away. It was complex. You lost your Yone ult, but you were still able to get into a position where you could smite that dragon, keep Cuz at bay. And
Cuz really wants a bub.
He wants a bub.
It's not going to happen. I mean, just give it up. It's just 1 point grub. Oh my god. He's going to go down. And yeah, I mean, it would have been really nice to get. He's alive. But that's another Drake going to go in the hands of DRX here pretty much for free.
Yeah, I mean, they don't commit to the dive, which I was worried they were going to commit to the dive on the Ondil, and then could have been disastrous. They don't. They turn to Dragon. I think part of this ult play from Saytab, the aggression there is to give. She has ult. They might want this.
Trying to go in onto this. I mean, a TP's coming out. They do have the burst damage. Down he goes. Very nicely done. The Yone alone, I'm not sure if he's got the damage. He's very fed with Bork right now.
Outside play, but it was a longer, extended one. He did eventually show up. As next objective is going to be this Herald, and Sponge seems to be a little bit outnumbered. Okay, now Saytab's coming down.
Yeah, I think they should be okay. They will pick up this Herald. Probably going to throw it into mid already.
Prio, but do they have the damage to rush this dragon down? How well can they turn? These are the questions Sponge is going to have to answer.
I mean, TP's coming in. Dudu is going to join up here, but already the damage is coming in. Q has landed, and Cuz has avoided it. Nice setup here from the side of DRX, but Saytab is getting thrown around. And he does not go down, but a very nice play from Bulldog just to get this in the hands of Kwangdong Freecs. As now Kasante is beginning to go wild as the Dragon, yes, will go to the hands of DRX. But it should be 3 kills in favor of Kwangdong Freecs here, depending on what happens to Sponge, as he is on quite the excursion. And eventually will go down, right?
I think they want to give the kill to Bull as best as they can.
Right, guys?
He will.
This is happening. Bulldog, he didn't expect a Yone in his face. and has to use his arm guard. Is going to dodge that one, but does not matter as Flash has to be used.
Just hitting Baron as the team is walking back. Talk to each other, DRX. Because now you're about to lose Dragon and you're starting this way too late. Sponge is super low. I'm worried, Valdez.
They're going to try to flip it, I think. I mean, Cuz is in the pit as we speak. They get the root here, but it's Cassante. As now they find Ondil, but he gets his Aftershock up. He stays alive. The damage isn't there. Pulls Sponge over the wall, does Dudu, but he's so far behind enemy lines. Will it matter as Cuz is going in? Save tap, sets him an ult on the two, but kills nobody. And Sponge might be the first one to go down here. We got a TP, or rather a shield on him, and that's going to be enough as the damage comes in finally from the side of Kwangdong Freecs, and now maybe they will take the Baron.
I mean, so many different things to talk about in this moment for DRX. It's so indecisive. The calls are not clear. They're not clean. No decision is made, and if you make no decision on one of these critical moments,
Lead in game one, and they took that one very slowly, so I would imagine that this one is going to be even safer. No need to dive a turret into a Maokai. They're going to send out the Maokai ultimate. Everybody trying to stack up behind them, but now they're in a line as Zatab is going to get that ult down, but the Senna just providing so much as artillery in the back, and that's a massive double knockup coming out from the side of Dudu. And they just stay together as a team, as a death ball, and they take out Sponge.
like, I mean, Zatab doesn't have any long-term damage they can offer in this fight. I mean, he pops ult, he's in there, and then he's like, well, I mean, that's it. I've done my job. I've done all I can.
He's trying to do it now, but he's alone. So that's going to be the end of that as Jonas Strong zooms in onto the ending of the Yone. And Chrono.
Every single game we've seen today. And we're going to add one more to the list of Sentinels versus Lucian Milio. Yeah. I think very likely here. It's just the way you had Karma. Could have tried to draft for that. You could have taken a page out of T1's book and tried to go Caitlyn Lux. You could have done anything to try to really set up for nice dives, but it's just not meant to be in this one, Valdez. Doesn't look like.
Ondil in some trouble, and there are a lot of guys hounding him down. Everybody just running at him through the mid lane. Kwangdong Freecs did get the Cloud Drake to that, especially, you know, Zatab, if he goes alone, probably just dies.
And that's why, I mean, when you can, the only target you can hit or the only target you can engage on, rather, or hit is the tank.
Oh, an angle? Oh, the knockup? Okay, but he's got Zhonya's, so now the turn comes in, and the CC chain is there as Kuz follows him all the way in. Not sure he wanted to do that, but now the Zatab, now the Yone is gone. He's out of the fight. He is pushed away, and Teddy is left for the fishes as well. The knockup comes in. Dusante is looking better than ever. Ondil not going to hit that one, but Bulldog will, and does take out the Melio. And just like that, that's 3 kills. Trying to make it 4 is Cuz, as they don't have a wave.
No. Ondil is
just do the Baron.
He's caused.
I think game 2, this is going to take a while.
Yeah, it's going to be a little while. They didn't get any dragons, so they're doing their due diligence on those right now, as Ondil is one man against the world, just standing menacingly between DRX's. So they are going to commit teleport flank here from Bulldog, teleport flank from Dudu.
Uh-oh. I think that's all I can say. The damage is coming in, the hook lands, and DRX are just trying to get out of the pit. They're just trying to get out of here. Zatab is going to take a bit of damage, but he does have that Karma back there, as well as the Melio. The poke is coming in here from the side of DRX, all going to be utilized by the Maokai. Keeps the 2 tanks in place, and no real follow-up on the damage. They're trying to get some into Dudu. Very nice ultimate comes in, but perfect timing on the Zhonya's here from the side of Bulldog as Cuz with the kick, he gets Teddy in, and that is going to be the end of that Lucian immediately. Just like that, the bottom lane is gone, and Zatab trying desperately to carry this team. He's not going to be able to do it this time around.
Bulldog down at sub 100 health.
Oh, nice timing on that knockup as well, as Bulldog is okay. He's going to flash it. He's fine.
Here, trying to clear out these minions. First Montreal Q gonna hit here. It's a cannon wave though, and they should be able to block this out and keep the cannon alive and try to push for the Nexus. Teddy alone as Lucian shouldn't be able to get this done. And I think that's just gonna be the end of the story.
Oh, he's going in as well. He's got his kickback even, as that will be the end of Rascal. And that will be the end of this game. It looks like the turrets will fall. The Nexus is laid bare, and that is game number 2 going in favor of Kwangdong Freecs with a 2-0 tonight.
These were some of the best highlights from today's LCK 2024 Spring Split matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.